Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I am back today with another haul video. So these are the items that I picked up in yesterday's video. I went to Goodwill, then I went to another Goodwill. I think I even went to, I went to Savers as well. And then I also got something that I didn't show at all, but there are a few things that I did not even mention in yesterday's video. So it will be partly a surprise, won't it? So I think I'll start first here with this big old thing right here. I think it is supposed to hold a plant. It's not really designed to hold a body, so I think it's like a little plant stand. It's really fun. It's made out of this, whatever this is, this stuff. And I paid like $2 for it. So this will go in the booth. I think it'll do really well in there for, I don't know, like what, $12? It's pretty darn neat. Now I did notice after I purchased it, yeah, naturally, there is an issue right in through here where some of this material has broken. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's really, it's there. But anyway, this was $1.99 at Savers. I thought that was pretty good. I also bought these glasses at Savers. Now, I usually don't go to Savers because their prices are, well, they're high. They're a lot higher than Goodwill, and so I generally stay away. But I thought these glasses were a pretty great deal. So now this one here has some scratches in it, and I think that one does too. I don't know if that'll affect it too much, but on the inside it looks like some scratches from maybe a scouring type of a thing. But these are little pheasants here. It's a set of 4 glasses, just like that. So all 4 for $3.99. I believe that's what it was. Let me see. Yeah, $3.99 times 4 for the 4 glasses. So it's these really cool mid-century birds. I thought those were really neat. And so for $4, I think it was worthwhile. Now here is the scratch. This one's probably the worst. I don't know if that'll pick up. Yeah, it's actually in the glass. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have bought it, but I had to buy something. So $4 for the 4 glasses. I think I can sell these on Etsy for probably like $20 plus shipping. So maybe around $28 or $30. They're kind of heavy too. I don't know what I was thinking with buying glasses. They're heavy and they, yeah, I don't know. All right, I also bought a really neat thing at Goodwill. This is a little fish. So it's not terribly old. I mean, that's not the point. This is just really fun and nautical themed. So it's this brown kind of it's like a painted to look like wood. It's not wood. Anyway, it was $2. So why did I buy it? I want to paint this white, like a whitewashing, and I think it'll look really cool in the booth, which leads me to mention something that I haven't mentioned yet. I am wanting to do a theme in my first booth, my very first booth, and I'm trying to decide how I want to tackle that, but I would like to do part of it as nautical themed. So boat items and, well, nautical. And I think it will do pretty well being in Carlisle, Illinois, which has Illinois' largest man-made lake. So we'll see. But I think like this little footstool thing here, I think that'll kind of go into that vibe. So will this. And then speaking of that, while I'm thinking about it, this here, which is super heavy, I bought this at Goodwill. Now I mentioned in the video that it was half off of $9, but it's actually 75% off of $9. So this is like $2.25. This thing is substantial. What I want to do with this is actually also paint it white. And I've got some chalk paint. But we have here these like little twigs, and I think this looks a lot like driftwood, or it could look a lot like coral. But I'd like to do a white dry brush or just a brush on there with this white chalk paint, and then maybe even go and accent like a little turquoise blue on some of it. So we'll see what I decide to do. But for $2.25, this thing's big. When it's all done, I think I could sell this for like $20, $25, I hope. I'm gonna style it in the booth with some big candles, and then it won't come with the candles, but I'll make it look nice. Wow, that is heavy. This here I purchased at another Goodwill. It was only 50 cents. Actually, it's 75% off of 50 cents. So whatever that is like what is that, 12 cents or something? It's a Christmas tree. Love that. It really reminds me of Lefton. It could be Lefton. I don't know here because there's stickers under it. Let's see. If maybe it was, yeah, I don't see a sticker under these stickers. So it might be Lefton. And they're green, I think it's called green holly, but it's really pretty. So I'll put this away for Christmas time. I also went to oh yeah, I bought this at Savers too. So I thought this was really cool, and I did not show it in the video, but look at that. There are painted flamingos. It's like a window. So I'll show you that up close. Whoa, I'll show you that up close, see if you can see it. These are hand-painted birds, by the way. Palm trees. But I did pay $4.99 for it, and it's, by the way, this is from 2003. But again, I think this is adorable. I love that so much. So yeah, this is a good booth item. It for sure is. And it would fit well with the nautical theme too. I did buy one thing for myself while I was at Goodwill. Oh my. Someone got caught or died. So this is a really cool dress shirt. Well, it's a shirt. And it is just really fun. It has these tropical flowers on it. And I think there's even there's a parrot right there. Really cool. This was $4 at Goodwill, and it looks to me in great shape. So I think that'll be really cool to use. By the way, I also bought this shirt here while I was out today. I went to Macy's, and I bought this for $12.99. It was kind of on sale, so woo! Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Oh, I got two larger things while I was out today. Now, I don't think I showed either one of these. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you, I bought at, well, I didn't even know that it was there. So I was driving home, and there was a sign that said, like yard sale or whatever. So I stopped in there, found this table in there, inside, and I said, how much is the table? And he said, well, that might be sold already to somebody because his wife, talking to somebody else that's also running the sale, painted it for somebody else. But that person didn't pick it up. So I was like, okay. So he asked the other guy. The other guy said, well, no, they never picked it up, but we were going to charge $10 for it, but we'll take $8. So I said, okay, I'll take it. But what it is, it's super cool. Look at this medallion on top. Apparently somebody painted this for somebody. That's what I got out of that whole thing. Somebody painted it specifically for someone. That someone didn't pick it up, and they were going to only be charged $10 for it. I mean, but it has this fun X kind of detailing on the side here. Look at the bottom. I thought that was cool. There's like these blue triangles up the legs. So again, this easily fits into the nautical theme with the white and the blue. So for $8, I can easily triple my money. This thing is amazing. So I don't know why they were only going to charge $10 for that. So yeah, that's no idea. The last thing that I got, I picked up at Goodwill. And it's also along the lines of a nautical thing. I don't know if you can even see it. Oh yeah, you can right there. So it's this blue in this navy blue shelf. I think this is amazing. But it is a really cool shelf that has these little pegs here. And you can put this in the bathroom. You can put this in your entryway. I paid $6, which, I mean, I think that's a pretty great price for what this is. It's substantial. It has some good weight to it. It's well made. There's no problems with it. And this will easily sell in the booth, I think. And I could put, I don't know, $25, $30 on it. And if it doesn't sell right away, that's fine because I can put stuff on it, use it as a display for a while, paint this thing white, stick it on top there. Whoa. So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. So I wanted to mention a little bit more about what I was, what am I trying to say? I want to mention a little bit more things about the booth. So not only am I wanting to theme out my very first booth that I got, I also want to theme out the newest booth that I got in the very corner, not the 50s booth. That one's done. But I was thinking about how I want to make it look neat. So the space has a unique look to it because of the way that the ceiling angles. It's like a neo angle and it kind of does some weird thing. It's very similar to an A-frame barn, which leads me to the theme. I want to make it look like a barn. So I ordered some wallpaper that I'm going to have trail up the wall and onto the ceiling. And then I have it, if I have enough wallpaper, I hope, I'd like to do wallpaper on the opposite side. And then as far as the very back wall, that is carpeted. But what I would like to do is put a piece of, well, like a big 8x4, what am I saying? The plywood, and then put some, like an X on there, kind of like a door, like a barn door, where it has the wood that's kind of on an X. And then that piece of wood can be painted an accent color, like a burgundy red, like a barn red, or a forest green, like John Deere green, or yeah, it could be a color, right? Now the inside of the barn is going to be like a darker barn, like a barn wood, right? So the wallpaper is made to look like old barn wood. It's sort of on the darker side. So, oh, and then I want to do laminate flooring, one big sheet of laminate floor, probably also in a barn wood, but I need to make sure that they don't clash visually and color-wise as well. So I need to see what I can find at Lowe's perhaps. And then lastly, I have to consider the displays and how I want to deal with those. So I was talking to the mall owner about what she thought would be good for that booth, and she suggested painting all of the display shelves like a similar color, basically this color. I mean, like a creamy, maybe a little bit lighter than this, like a creamy straw color, like a bale of straw. So yeah, I think that might be really good, and it would help lighten up the space so that it's not so dark, and then that way the products on the shelves will actually be seen. But that's sort of what I'm thinking, like a barn theme. So it would look like a barn, but the stuff in it will not be like a barn. You know, there's not going to be just shovels and rakes everywhere. The stuff inside of it is going to be like the Hall Jewel tea dishes that I got a while ago. They have like leaves on them. They kind of have this country vibe. So think country things. Country things would work in there. So I think it's going to work out well. A lot of the stuff that I purchase falls under that category already. So I don't think it's going to be a mistake in niching down, making a niche booth, kind of like I did with the 50s booth. But then, of course, I mentioned earlier, I want to do another theme on my first booth. And it's not going to be just one theme because I don't want to pigeonhole myself too much into one thing, or basically where I can't buy certain things when I'm out because they don't fit in one of these spaces. So the very first booth that I got, that one, I'm not sure what to do. I would like to do like an area of all nautical, maybe an area of all like Christmas, but then I don't know. So yeah, I'm unsure. Anyways, let's just go ahead and wrap that up there. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.